It's been history. I've been doing it ever since. And then I started to work at different places where I became a pastry chef. But it originally started at home. Today I made for you the meat pies. I did the carrot cupcakes, the pumpkin cupcakes, and I also did the pumpkin pie. Those were the 3 different dishes I made today, and they were all based on my pastry background. And the cupcakes, I did the carrot cupcakes because, and the pumpkin cupcakes, it's the main issue because a lot of parents out there have that thing where their children don't get enough of their vegetables, and it's a nice way of putting it in. And it's also something that you can get not only for birthday parties, but let's say for parents on the go that they want to have snacks for their children on a daily basis. You can also get that from me. You know, it's a nice way of putting nutrients and all of that into your kids' system. I'd like to tell young entrepreneurs like myself to push harder, and it's not something that's going to come easily, and when you do it for yourself you have to work twice as hard.
Nice. So guys, Kathy, how did I meet Kathy? I met Kathy at the beach, guys, at Champagne Beach. We're going to get to go and highlight Champagne for my birthday. Kathy is also going to be catering for my birthday.
That's right.
Later on this month, so Dominicans, if you're in Dominica, tourists, if you're in Dominica, for the 25th of June, you will get to taste Kathy's hand. Her hand, it's sweet. According to Trinidadians, it's sweet, it's sweet, it's sweet, it's sweet, it's
Make
sweet.
sure you guys come on
right? Today, you guys will get to again experience us enjoying Kathy's hand. It's at Champagne Beach, guys.
Yes, on the weekend.
On the weekend.
Yeah.
But today we're enjoying. So, Kathy, what are you making for us today?
It's just some simple pasta. You can pick up any pasta you like. Like I tell you, you can pick up spaghetti if you want to. We use ketchup because, like I told you, not everybody that has pasta sauce. So we use ketchup, a normal pasta, some local seasoning. You can use any onions you like, but we use red onions today, and some seasoning pepper, some tomatoes, carrots. That is to include the veg into the keys, like we said. And that's about it. A little salt, whatever seasoning you choose, whatever is in your pantry. Yeah? You can't go wrong with pasta with the kids. Okay?
It's all about the kids, right?
Yeah.
It's all about the kids, getting those kids to eat.
Yeah.
And in this, you can put so much veggies. I see your pot is like filled with carrots and onions and tomatoes and all the veggies. It's like you can put it in there and you can get them to get their veggies out.
Right, because they ain't gonna know it in there.
Yeah.
When you add the meat to it, which we're doing right now.
I know, so we're tricking them. My kids, oh my goodness, they love pasta. You know they love pasta.
Yes,
right?
yes.
And they're waiting. I told them, oh my goodness, Auntie Kathy is cooking today.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
So I
love that.
Yes, I know.
So like you said, I added the veggies in there, and we just added the meat. And we're doing things that you can use straight out of the pantry, right there. You know, you don't have to go and do all the talalas because this is a quick thing we're doing at home.
Yeah.
So that's why I added the tomatoes, and then you add a little ketchup because most times people don't have the pasta sauce. You just use what you have.
I like
economic time. You have to go with what you have.
I like that. So you know we're not pressuring all you guys. We're not pressuring all you. It's what you have.
Work with the pocket.
You know, work with it.
Yes, of course. And if you're on the vegetarian side and you're not doing a meat, you can always use, you have chickpeas, you have pumpkin, you have eggplants. You can use that and include it in it instead. And substitute it instead. Yes,
very
of
nice. I like that. Yeah. I can't wait to experience lovely food. And colorful food.
Of course.
Yes. I'm excited.
Again, we're using what we have.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, man. Especially you have homework You have all different types of things those children want to do, but you still have to make sure they're well fed. So you move to take a break.
I like this, because you know sometimes, not sometimes, all the time we have the, these shows and we're sitting down and we're looking at all these property line equipment, and they make you feel like you have to get up and go outside to get that meal, but you can make it at home with whatever you have. So I like this.
Of course, anything you think you can do at home.
Yeah, you know what I mean,
It's a strainer you have, you use your strainer.
That's right.
I love that.
And if you don't like using these pastas, you can use spaghetti. Again, is whatever you have in the kitchen. You do with it.
Nice.
Let's get that seasoned up. So talk to me now.
Yes, let us introduce the guest, the special guest. Who is the special guest? I'll let you introduce her.
Alright guys, this is my friend Sally Ann. Well, she's more like a sister for sure. This is Sally Ann Joseph. Well, Sally. I call her Salot, but this is Sally. And she's been in my life for quite some time now. She's a single parent, and today that's why we have her here. Love alone.
Yes. So Sally, tell us about yourself.
Well, I raised my 3 kids basically with the help of the Almighty God, I would say. I cannot not give him all the glory and all the honor, because he's the one who have been touching the hearts of people who just call me out of the blue and say, I sent some money for you right on time when I needed it. Being a parent is, what I would say, is the best job, but can be very difficult as well. Because sometimes I would say, who invented that word? I need a break. But I wouldn't have it no other way. I love my kids. Right now they live in the States, and I miss them dearly.
So tell me, Sally, tell me some of the challenges. I know you said, God touched the hearts of persons to, send you money and things like that. What are some of the other challenges that you experience as a woman in Dominica?
As a woman, like, I would say walking down the road sometimes was very difficult. To have my baby on my shoulder, my bag on my side, and sometimes it would be raining. It was very hard. It was very, very hard, trust me.
So did you get support, financial support from your children's father?
Well, his mother was very prominent, I must say.
Yeah, so she assisted.
She assisted in every way possible. But sometimes you don't want to call her each time and feel like you're...
Yes. So tell us about your upbringing. What kind of home did you come from?
Well, I was raised by my dad, and this is our home.
Nice.
I did some renovations and so on, but my dad was a single dad. And to me, I wouldn't have it any other way.
Nice. Yeah. Tell us about growing up in a home with a single dad, and of course your grandma,
No, I never met none of my grandparents.
Really?
No, it was just my dad and my dad alone.
Okay. So his the grandma would be that assisted would be your children's grandma.
Yes.
Right. So your father, a true single parent, tell us about that. What did you see?
It was very hard for him, and then he would always give me everything I want. He would always say, Sally, if you need anything, make sure you come to me. There's that shop. If you need something and I'm not home yet, you want something to eat, please go to that lady for her to give you something to eat. Do not go asking anyone for stuff. And that's what it was. He was very strict. He could come out very harsh, but he was very loving.
Yeah. And now that he's passed, you have this and this, eh?
Yes.
Yeah. So, and it's a beautiful place, your renovation is beautiful, right? Yeah. So how old are your children?
My first daughter is 24. My second daughter is 17, and my son is 12.
Okay, and you mentioned they're all in
They all got their green card and they moved to the States. My first daughter actually is in the US Navy, and that is so not true when people say, oh, because you make a child young, your child going to make a child young. And well, that could break. My daughter is in the Navy and she's doing very well, and she passed 17, the age I had her. And she's doing well. She's very ambitious. I'm very proud of her.
Nice. And I just saw, the interaction.
Yes.
It's beautiful, You did your job.
Yes.
So now you can say, okay, I could reap the fruits of my labor and say, yeah.
I'm very proud to the people they're growing up to be. I'm proud of that.
Yeah.
And I always teach them to share with others. Be good to people. Just be good to people. That's the key.
Yeah.
Be good to people.
Yeah. So if you had anything in terms of like sitting back and looking at your life and looking at children now, teenage pregnancies and women, young girls just having children, what advice would you give them?
I would say pregnancy is not a crime. No matter what age, people tend to make you believe because you make a child in your teens, it's the end for